Right now, in medicine cabinets across America, there's a bottle of pills that millions of seniors take every morning thinking they're protecting their heart. But as a brain doctor, I'm begging you to stop. Because this popular heart-healthy pill can quietly form deadly blood clots in your body, especially while you sleep. And by the time you feel symptoms, it could be too late. I'm Dr. Bill Harrison, neurologist and stroke specialist. Every week in my emergency room, I treat strokes that could have been prevented if patients knew the truth about certain pills and supplements. Last month alone, I saw 12 seniors who had strokes directly linked to supplements they bought at the grocery store. What I'm about to reveal isn't what supplement companies want you to hear, but it could save your life. Before we dive in, I need to know who's at risk. Type 1 in the comments if you take fish oil, aspirin, or any supplement for heart health. Type 0 if you don't take any supplements. This helps me understand who needs this information most urgently. Today, I'm exposing 9 pill mistakes that are secretly doubling stroke risk in adults over 60. The first one will shock you because it's sold as the ultimate heart protector. If you're over 60 and take any pills or supplements, hit that subscribe button for inspired living right now. This information could prevent a devastating stroke. But first, let me tell you about Carlos Alvarez, whose story changed how I view heart-healthy supplements forever. Carlos, 74, read an article about fish oil being great for the heart. Without asking his doctor, he started taking megadoses, 4 large capsules daily, about 4 grams of EPA and DHA. More is better for the heart, he thought. He even convinced his wife to take them too. 6 months later, Carlos's wife rushed him to my ER with slurred speech and a drooping face. He kept trying to tell her he was fine, but the words wouldn't come out right. What Carlos didn't know was that high-dose fish oil had triggered atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat. This caused blood to pool and form clots in his heart. One of those clots traveled to his brain, causing a mini-stroke. The supplement he thought was protecting him nearly killed him. Let me show you the 9 deadly pill mistakes that could be happening in your medicine cabinet right now. Pill mistake number 1. Megadose fish oil capsules. Carlos Alvarez wasn't alone. Millions of seniors take high-dose omega-3 capsules thinking they're doing something good for their heart. The bottles promise cardiovascular support and brain health. But here's what the companies don't tell you. Doses above 2 grams daily can trigger atrial fibrillation in some people over 60. When your heart beats irregularly, blood doesn't pump properly. It pools in the upper chambers, like water in a clogged drain. Pooled blood forms clots. Those clots can shoot straight to your brain. It's like a ticking time bomb in your chest. The scariest part? You might not feel anything wrong until the clot breaks loose. The safe approach. Get omega-3s from food first. Eat fatty fish like salmon or sardines twice a week. If you must take capsules, keep it under 1 gram daily unless your doctor specifically prescribes more. Watch for heart fluttering, skipped beats, or irregular pulse. If you feel it, get help immediately. Pill mistake number 2. Daily baby aspirin without heart disease. Lian Chen, 71, started taking baby aspirin just in case after her friend had a heart attack. It's just baby aspirin, she reasoned. What harm could it do? She'd been taking it faithfully every morning with her coffee for 2 years. But when Lian needed dental work, she stopped the aspirin cold turkey. 1 week later, she had a stroke. Here's what happened. When you take aspirin for months, then suddenly stop, your platelets can go into overdrive. They become extra sticky, desperately trying to clot. This rebound effect is especially dangerous in seniors. Your body gets used to the aspirin, and stopping suddenly is like slamming on the brakes while driving fast. The truth about aspirin If you don't have heart disease or haven't had a stroke, daily aspirin might do more harm than good after age 60. It can cause dangerous stomach bleeding or brain bleeds. Never start or stop aspirin on your own. Always ask your doctor first. If they say to stop, they'll tell you how to do it safely, usually over several weeks. Pill mistake number 3, estrogen pills for heart and bone health. Patricia Rivera, 68, found her old estrogen pills while cleaning and decided to restart them. They're supposed to protect the heart and bones, she told herself. The pills had been sitting in her cabinet for 5 years, but these pills were silently increasing her stroke risk every single day. Estrogen pills after menopause raise your risk of blood clots, especially in leg veins. These clots can break loose and travel to your lungs or brain. The risk gets higher after 60 and if you sit a lot or have long car rides. Patricia developed a painful, swollen leg after a 4-hour drive to see her grandchildren. The clot in her deep vein broke free and traveled to her lungs. She barely survived. "Nobody told me these pills could cause clots," she said from her hospital bed. "I thought I was protecting myself." Safer options. If you need hormone therapy, discuss the lowest dose for the shortest time. Ask about patches or gels instead of pills. They're less risky for clots. Always tell your doctor about clot risks in your family. If this information about estrogen and clots is new to you, type 1 in the comments. Type 0 if you already knew this danger. Help me create better content for Inspired Living viewers. Pill mistake number 4, testosterone gels and boosters. George Dalton, 72, started using testosterone gel from a men's clinic. Feel young again, the ads promised. But George didn't know that testosterone makes your blood thicker by increasing red blood cells. It's like turning water into maple syrup. When blood gets too thick, it moves sluggishly through your vessels. Your heart works harder. Clots form easier. George's blood count went dangerously high. His hematocrit hit 54% when normal is under 50. Then came the warning signs: pounding headaches, dizziness, red face, and finally, a mini-stroke. Critical warnings. Only use testosterone if blood tests show you're truly low. Monitor your blood thickness regularly with a simple blood test. Watch for sleep apnea, which testosterone can trigger or worsen. If your blood gets too thick, you must stop immediately. Pill mistake number 5, vitamin K supplements. While on blood thinners, Harold Bennett, 80, took warfarin for his irregular heartbeat. His Indian rupee was perfectly stable for years. Then he saw an ad for vitamin K2 supplements to keep calcium out of arteries. He started taking them without telling his doctor. Big mistake. Vitamin K fights against warfarin. When Harold added K2 supplements, his blood thinner stopped working properly. His INR blood test dropped from 2.5 to 1.2, dangerously low. 3 weeks later, a clot from his heart caused a stroke that left him unable to garden, his favorite hobby. Life-saving rule. If you take warfarin, keep vitamin K intake exactly the same every day. Never add vitamin K or K2 supplements without your doctor adjusting your warfarin dose. One change can undo months of stable blood thinning. Even healthy foods like spinach need to be consistent. Pill mistake number 6, high-dose niacin for good cholesterol. Maria Vega, 69, heard that niacin raises good cholesterol. She bought high-dose pills at the vitamin store and started taking 1,000 milligrams daily. Within weeks, she experienced severe flushing that felt like her skin was on fire, racing heartbeat, and blood pressure swings. High-dose niacin doesn't prevent strokes. Major studies prove this. But it can cause dangerous side effects in seniors: irregular heartbeats, blood pressure chaos, liver problems, and even mini-strokes from the cardiovascular stress. Maria's irregular heartbeat triggered a mini-stroke during a particularly bad flushing episode. "I thought vitamins were harmless," she told me. "I had no idea they could cause this." The truth: skip high-dose niacin unless prescribed. Use proven cholesterol medicines your doctor recommends. Natural doesn't always mean safe, especially in high doses. Pill mistake number 7. Daily NSAIDs. Thinking they're heart-safe. Javier Ortiz, 76, took ibuprofen every day for his aching joints. "It's not aspirin, so it must be safe for my heart," he thought. Wrong. Regular NSAIDs like ibuprofen can raise blood pressure and increase clot risk. They can also damage your kidneys over time. Even worse, if you take aspirin for your heart, ibuprofen can block aspirin's protective effects if you take them too close together. Javier's blood pressure crept up month after month, from 130 to 150 to 170. Then came the stroke that changed his life forever. Pain relief safety. Use the lowest dose for the shortest time. Try topical creams instead of pills. Consider physical therapy, gentle exercise, or acetaminophen. Always tell your doctor about daily pain medicine use. Pill mistake number 8. Nighttime water pills and sleep aids. Evelyn Lane, 78, took over-the-counter water pills at night to reduce morning puffiness. She also used sleep aids containing diphenhydramine. This combination was secretly setting her up for a stroke. Diuretics at night dehydrate you during the 8 hours when you can't drink water. Your blood gets thicker and thicker. Sleep aids with anticholinergics slow your circulation even more and can cause confusion. Add 8 hours of not moving, and clots can easily form in your legs or heart. Evelyn woke up dizzy and confused, unable to remember where she was. Days later, a blood clot in her leg traveled to her lungs. She survived but learned a harsh lesson about nighttime pills. Safe sleep solutions. Never take diuretics at night unless prescribed. Avoid anticholinergic sleep aids like Benadryl. Stay hydrated until bedtime. Move your legs if you wake at night. Pill mistake number 9. Natural blood flow. Supplement stacks. Dorothy Owens, 73, took a complex stack of supplements: red yeast rice, ginseng, ginkgo, and garlic, all marketed for circulation and heart health. She was also on prescription blood thinners. The combination nearly killed her. These supplements can interact unpredictably with prescription medicines. Sometimes they make blood too thin, causing dangerous bleeding. Other times, they interfere with medicines, making blood too thick. Dorothy's INR levels swung wildly from 1.5 to 4.0. Her doctor had to keep adjusting her blood thinner. During one of these swings, she had a stroke. Supplement safety. Bring every bottle to doctor appointments, even the ones you're embarrassed about. Don't mix multiple circulation supplements. Never combine supplements with blood thinners without medical guidance. Natural plus prescription can equal disaster. Now count how many of these risky pills you're taking. Mega-dose fish oil, self-prescribed aspirin, hormone pills, testosterone, vitamin K with blood thinners, high-dose niacin, daily NSAIDs, nighttime diuretics or sleep aids, natural blood flow stacks. Type that number in the comments. If it's even 1, your stroke risk might be higher than you think. Here's your pill safety action plan starting tonight. First, gather every pill and supplement you take. Put them in a bag. Include vitamins, herbs, and anything you bought without a prescription. Don't forget the ones you hide or only take sometimes. Second, make a complete list with names and doses. Note when you started each one and why. Be honest about everything. Third, take this bag and list to your next doctor appointment. Don't feel embarrassed. Your doctor needs this information to keep you safe. They've seen it all before. Fourth, never stop prescribed medicines based on this video or any video. But do have an honest conversation with your doctor about what you really need versus what you're taking just in case. Fifth, remember that after 60, less is often more. Your body processes pills differently now. Your liver and kidneys work slower. What helped at 40 might harm at 70. Remember Carlos Alvarez from the beginning? He thought megadose fish oil was protecting his heart. Now he's in cardiac rehabilitation, recovering from his stroke, learning to speak clearly again. I wish I'd asked my doctor first, he tells everyone he meets. You don't have to learn this lesson the hard way. You have knowledge Carlos didn't have. Start tonight. Look at every pill you take. Question whether you really need it. Schedule that doctor appointment tomorrow. One conversation could prevent a devastating stroke. Share this video with everyone over 60 who takes supplements. Carlos's family wishes someone had warned him. Be that warning for someone you love. If this video opened your eyes to pill dangers you never knew existed, hit that like button now. Subscribe to Inspired Living for more life-saving health truths. Type 1 if you're going to review your pills with your doctor. Type 0 if you think your pills are fine as is. Your future independence depends on this choice. This information is for educational purposes only and not personal medical advice. Never start or stop prescription medicines without consulting your healthcare provider. Supplements can be appropriate for some patients when properly dosed and supervised. Always discuss all pills and supplements with your doctor. Remember, the deadliest pills are often the ones we think are protecting us. Knowledge is your best defense against stroke. Audit your pills tonight. One conversation with your doctor can prevent a catastrophe. Choose evidence-based, personalized therapy, not promises on a bottle. Stay safe, stay informed, stay alive.